What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Dual Mod Survival. I'm here with B
Hello.
somewhere in our new room. Where you at, B? There you are.
Where are these
So this room is an offshoot to our
upstairs?
Thaumcraft room, which is appropriate because this room is going to be used for some magic. So we're starting with a new mod. We're starting with blood magic. As you can tell, we already started building the multi-structure, multi-block blood altar that we're going to need. So we planned it out just because, just building some things. B's decorating it, making it look all pretty, and we're going to get started with it. So the first thing that we're going to need to get into blood magic is, let me go to the room, we're going to need ourselves a blood altar. So blood altar, pretty easy to make. Need a furnace. Right there, begin. Alright, blood altar, pretty easy. Alright, so now blood altar, what it does is it holds life points. Okay, stairs being built in front of me. So you place it down, you can store life points in here, but you need to get life points into it, and for that we're going to need a sacrificial dagger, or knife. It's again pretty easy to make. Make that, and what this will do is it'll take some of your life essence and convert it into a liquid form and store it in the altar. So, in order to do this, all you gotta do is right click. Boom. What it'll do is it'll take away health from you, place it inside the altar. So, as you can see, I lose 1 heart every time I click. So you can kill yourself with this. So, I want to try to not do that. And then we have, as you can see, some blood in the altar, and some of it goes into a reserve tank. So we're actually not gonna have as much as we did, but that's okay. And then we want to start making with this. Like this is a crafting mechanic in itself. You put an item in here, and it will use some of the life essence inside, and it will give you something back. So we're going to want very first sigil of divination, or divination sigil. For this, we're going to need a weak blood orb. So a weak blood orb is a diamond in the blood altar with 2,000 life points. So I believe it's every heart is 200 life points, 200 or 100. I'd have to double check. Once we get the divination sigil, we'll see. So I just going to go grab a diamond. And go and throw this in the altar. You'll see it has a nice little particle effect. Where once you put it in, it'll start absorbing the blood. And hopefully we have enough. And after just a little bit, it will absorb enough, and it will turn into the first orb. So, hey B, come here. Cut yourself. A little more than I think you need to do, but good job. You did good. You don't mess around. Like I said, it can kill you. Alright, so this is crafting kind of slow. You can upgrade this altar, which we will do. Maybe. Tier 1 altar. Maybe I might be doing something out of order here. Maybe. Oh no, there it goes. Okay, just took a long time. Alright, so we're good. We go. So we got ourselves our first orb. So this weak blood orb, very first one. First thing you want to do is once you get it, you want to right click and it will bind it to you. So now the current owner is Alphase. So now what this means, oh thank you, is you can, so now you know how we store life points in the altar. What you can do is you can use the orb, right click, to store points in your soul network, which I can demonstrate a lot better once we finally get the sigil divination. Sorry, I keep calling it sigil divination sigil. For this, we're going to need a blank slate, which is just stone in a tier 1 altar, which we have. And that will be a blank slate. So, need a piece of stone real fast. We're probably going to have to hook up an AE system in here just because, yeah, you know. And you got plenty of steak. Yeah, definitely want a terminal in here. Put one like right here. That'll help. Hey, there we go. That was a lot faster this time. Alright, so there we go. We got a blank slate. Now let's go make our divination sigil. So for that, we just need some glass. What am I doing? Let's just shift click it in. Be lazy. So slate, orb, boom, divination sigil. Alright, make sure you grab your blood orb out. It does not get consumed. You just need it to craft with. So now what you can do is you can go up to your altar and you can right click and it'll tell you how much is in there. So currently we have 4,600 LP, life points. Then if we don't click on the altar, we just click in midair, you'll see our current essence is 600 life points. So that is our soul network bound to our player. So this stores in the world, then the soul network is per player. So I just used it again. Now we have 800 life points, so 200 per heart. Then if we go here, it's at 4,600, sacrificial knife, and that'll make it 4,800. Another thing you can do is you can put your orb in, and it will absorb the points from the altar and put them into your soul network. So you see we're gaining. Take it out. Yeah. So that's the basics of how blood magic works. So that is this is the very first part of the altar. So we're gonna eventually upgrade and make it, be able to hold more, be able to process faster, and do a lot of cool things. And it looks pretty cool when we're done making it. But one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to want to, expand the altar as fast as possible. So we're going to want to make our next orb. Next orb in line, I believe, is the apprentice orb. So we're going to need a tier 2 altar and an emerald. Hey, good thing we got a lot of emeralds now. So in order to make a tier 2 altar, we're going to need blood runes. So blood rune is made with some more of these blank slates, just some stone, and then your orb again. So we're going to need 8 of these in order to upgrade this. So that will replace these 8 blocks around here. So all my stone bricks here are meant to be replaced. That's why I did it this way. So we need to make a bunch of blood runes in order to expand our altar before we can upgrade. So we're going to need a lot of blank slates. And so that just means throwing stone into the altar. And what you want to do, or what you don't want to do rather, is you don't want to put a whole bunch of stone in at once, because it will, if you put 10 stone in, it's 1,000 per. So if you wanted to, let's see if I can find this real fast. So if you wanted to turn these into blank slates, it's 1,000 per stone. If you put 10 in, it would take 10,000 before any of them would convert. So what that means is you only want to do one at a time, because the bad thing is if you run out of LP, so we don't have 10,000 obviously. If you run out of LP, it'll start to degrade its progress towards converting it into the item that you want. So that's no good. So we can just fill this up a little bit more. Oops. Alright, so we got 8,000, so that's not bad. Making some good progress on our LP. But we want to do this in a more efficient manner. Because now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go, put one piece in, when it's done, pull it out, put another piece in, and it's going to be a pain. So we're going to try and set this up in a way that this process can be a lot faster. So I'm going to get a few things together, and we'll be back here in just a moment to set this up, and it'll be good.
You might let him turn around though first.
Oh, hero. Oh, that's the wrong one, though.
Oh.
He tries. I swear he tries. All right. We'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so got some items crafted. Got a couple chests, so that's going to be input and output. And we got ourselves some item translocators. I love translocators. They're so cool. So, it's weird. The render's a little bit weird on that. That's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to set these up. We're going to say input here. Oh, God. that's going to be a pain. It's okay. So input here. And input to here. We're going to set regulate. Or no, we don't really want to regulate, do we? No, we just want to filter. Yeah, so we want blank slates here. And we want regulate here. So we do want to regulate on this side. We want to regulate 1 stone. So now what will happen is we put stone in this chest. 1 at a time will be in here. And then it'll only be pulled out once it matches the filter, which is blank slate, and be placed in this chest. So then this inventory is now clear, and it will then put 1 more piece of stone in. So let's try it out. See, look, all right, we got 1 in, so we have 29. There's no particles going. Okay, there they are. Okay, I was a little bit nervous. We can get rid of this nugget. We should see in just a second. Hey, it switched, and instantly another piece of stem goes in. Beautiful. Alright, so that worked out pretty well, actually. I wouldn't mind trying to set something else up, because there's a couple more upgrades you can do to translocators that I haven't used yet. And I might try something here and come back and see if I've got it to work. Because what will happen here is, if we're below 1,000, it will still try and put one in. And it's not going to work because you need 1,000 to actually do it. So it's just going to waste, up to 1,000 or up to 999 LP. So that's no good. So yeah, we'll come back here in just a moment, and I'll see if I can get something to work. If not, it's whatever. I mean, it's not not the worst thing in the world. So be back here in just a moment. All right. So as you can see, the item just burned out because it ran out of liquids. I couldn't get what I wanted to work. There was no option for it in the version of Buildcraft that we had. I wanted to set up a pipe here and do a gate to detect how much fluid was in the container, and when it was going to be less than 25, I was going to apply redstone signal to this translocator to prevent it from inserting another item, but there was no option for it, unfortunately, so can't do it, but that's okay. We'll work past it. It's not a huge deal. So I've gotten a few slates made. Just sat here and used the knife to get my life points in there, so we can make some blood runes now. Oh, if I could spell blood right. So we're gonna need a bunch of these, like a bunch of them. So make 9 for now. We only need 8, but it's whatever. I believe we can actually use equal trade here. Hey, how about that? Perfect. So now if we click on this with divination, we should see we're a tier 2 altar. Beautiful. Alright, so now what that means is we can make ourselves our next blood orb. So we can finish up with all this. We don't need this stuff anymore. Well, we're going to, but So now we're gonna need, and I believe it was an emerald with 5,000 LP. So using this knife here and just getting the LP in and waiting for your health to come back, it's a bit annoying. We're going to set up a little cool way that we came up with to make sure that we can continue to just spam it as fast as we can. So we're going to need an autonomous activator. Begin. We're going to need, I believe I have some ME cabling. Yeah, I do. Okay, we're going to import, and we want an export. Precision export would be nice. Hey, we got one. And now what we're going to do is gonna have to ruin the stairs just a little bit, but it'll be worth it. So we'll set our autonomous activator up here. So this will simulate right clicking like we wanted to. And what we're going to do is we're going to say like import on the top. There we go. So we have access to an import and an export on this. Now we can head under here, put a lamp down here by the way. Let's find our ME cables. Whoops. I just did something wrong. Thought I switched my thing. There we go. Okay, so this right here. Go down one more. There we go, nice. So connecting to the wire that B laid out. Should be able to just head straight up here. And we're going to set up an import and an export on this. So we're going to want to import there. Then we're going to want to export there. Nice. Okay, connect up. Alright, so that should be good. Doesn't look good, but we'll upgrade eventually, so it's fine. And we're going to say move single item slash craft. And what we want to craft, do you have it, B?
What?
You know what we're setting up.
Oh.
Okay, I got it.
Subject?
I have the empty one.
Yeah.
So we want to import empty syringes because that's what we're going to use. That'll be the byproduct of after we use it. And we're going to want to export health syringes. So the real use of this, B used it on me once before when I took damage, is you just go up and use a health syringe, right click here on another person. Can't use on yourself, so that's the problem. So you right click the other person and it'll heal them. So we're just going to head up here. I'm going to make sure our A system knows how to do this. So that should be good. So now what should happen is it's probably stuck actually right now because it doesn't know how to make syringes. Yeah, see? It's stuck. So now what we can do is head over here and we're going to toss this into the system and it should So let me cancel this job. It might be stuck on itself. There we go. And there we go. So now it's there. So now what happens is whenever it uses its health on us, so it will use it up, it'll become empty syringe again, it'll get imported back in and recrafted into a health syringe. So it'll continually replenish itself. I'm actually going to make a couple extra syringes. Hopefully we have enough for it. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so now we have a bunch of them. Nice. So now what we can do is we can sit here and just spam click and our health will come back very fast. Definitely a lot faster than waiting, at least. Having the extra 10 hearts helps a lot too. Alright, so now you should see, already full. Beautiful. Now let's grab one of those mini emeralds that we have. As we have 90 blocks of emeralds now. Just saying. Toss the emerald in. And now this should make us our tier 2 blood orb. Nice. I'm actually going to make a few more plastic sheets. Let that go while this is cooking. So, be 5,000. Alright, halfway done already. Then with the tier 2, so actually let's look at what we could have made with tier 1. So water sigil, lava crystal. Lava crystals are cool. You can store life points in it, or it might just use straight from your soul network, I believe actually, and then you can smelt stuff with it. So use it as fuel. You can make runes of the orb. Pretty cool. Imperfect ritual stone. Might do that. And alchemical chemistry set. We'll do some alchemical chemistry soon. There we go. Our apprentice blood orb is now done. Remember to right click it to bind it to yourself. Then if we look at the uses for this one, so this opens up a lot more sigils. Like a lot more, so. Nice. One being my favorite, the sigil of the Green Grove. Which also requires a reinforced slate, which is the tier 2 slate. So slates will tier up just as orbs do, which they'll require more LP and it requires the other slate to be in. So this process is going to have to change. We're going to have to regulate putting blank slates in and pulling out normal slates, or the reinforced slates. But we're gonna get a bunch of normal ones for now, and yeah, so we're gonna need some more stone. So we have a bunch of this stuff. Toss that on in, and there we go. Now we can just sit here, keep this thing full of LP. Should be good to go. Get a whole bunch of these things created, and now we can upgrade our altar to another tier if we wanted to, actually. So tier 3 altar is going to, for tier 2. Tier 3 is going to require us to replace these ones here with more blood runes. And then replace, and we don't have to change these blocks, you can put whatever you want, but then these blocks here need to be glowstone. So actually, let's grab some glowstone now. So we need 4 glowstone. I don't think you can chisel it, I'm not sure.
Want to try?
We're getting. Well, we don't have enough blood runes anyways, or to finish the tier, so we'll try it after that.
Alright.
But for now, I'll just toss these here. So it's gonna be another long process of me sitting here keeping this full with LP while we create a lot more of the blank slates, and the blank slates will then make the blood runes so we can finish this next tier and we can upgrade our altar to tier 3. So gonna be a lot of just hanging out here using the knife and yeah, making sure we can craft some more blood runes. So we'll be back once we have enough of these made and we can upgrade again. Alright, so some time has passed. We've gotten quite a few blank slates, but we're not quite there yet for upgrading all the way. What we're going to do is we're going to upgrade a little bit. So at a tier 2, you can upgrade your blood runes. It's either these 4 or the 4 corners. Can't remember. We'll figure it out. Actually, I think I might have it up. Let me see real fast. So what we're going to do is we're going to change our blood runes to some speed runes, because it's taken a long time for these things to convert. So what we're going to do is upgrade them as so. Sugar. Go. Why you always broken, machine? Oh god. That was a mistake. Alright, speedruns, go. Alright, so now speedrun, what it will do is it will, speed up the crafting of items in the altar, so get some more blood in there real fast. Boom, there we go. Let me heal up. Trying to say, I think it's these ones. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out here in a moment. Yeah, okay, runes on the sides. Okay, so I think I'm doing this right. So if we do that, then we can grab our next one. Turn that into a speed rune as well. There we go. Boom. Go. So I figured upgrading this will be faster than just, getting them made and waiting for the upgrade for the big altar before. I figure this will just be faster for getting the runes, because the speed runes definitely make it go a lot faster. So should be able to see now. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's going pretty fast. Yeah, I've also been filling up my soul network a lot. So I'm at 23,000 already. We're at 5,000 in. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to struggle to keep up with this. Nice. Oh yeah, we got a lot of them now. This is working great. This automatic healer is so good. Probably need more stone soon. Getting there. Definitely getting there. Alright, so I think we're ready to upgrade now then. No, we're really close. Really close.
Where's the machine?
Which one?
Stone.
Making stone?
Yeah, the one that makes the stone.
I don't know if I ever set it back up.
Probably should do that.
Maybe. Maybe. So we need 3 more blood runes. So close. Give me 2 more. Yeah, it's a struggle to actually even kill myself with this setup. Oh, there it is. Okay, should be enough. So now, put these in. Boom, 25. Okay. Now I should be able to just. Oh god. Did a little more than I wanted it to. What? Did I miscount? Oh yeah, I miscounted. Oh well. We have extra. I was thinking we need 25. We only need 20. Yeah, so these blocks right here are gonna be anything. So it was working, but I'd rather save our blood runes. So now if we divination on this, we should see we're tier 3 altar now. Very nice. Okay. Means we can get our next orb, which will be the Magician's Orb, I believe. Yeah, tier 3 with a block of gold and 25,000 LP. So, I believe we can still only store 10,000. So that means either we need to sit here and spam click to get our LP to stay in. Oh, yeah, look at that. We just ran out of LP. Or we need to build ourselves some augmented capacity runes. So if we look at runes, augmented capacity, which will increase the amount of LP that your altar can store. I might just sit here and spam click just because it'll be faster and it requires less resources. So I think we'll do that. Could do with some more speed runes.
Want to see if the glowstone could be chiseled?
Yeah, go ahead and try. Take one off and just go for it.
Alright.
I'm actually going to make one more slate. I guess I don't really have to. Meh. Upgrade those, get 4 more, so we can upgrade all these up here now.
Alright, does that still work?
1 second. Boom. There we go. Alright, so now we have speed runes. We can check. We are tier 2. No, it does not. Sad. But that's okay. It'll be fine. We can live without having chiseled glowstone, I suppose. You can put microblocks around it and make it look cool.
Let's see.
Yeah, there we go. Back up to tier 3. So, gonna get this prepped up. Get a bunch of LP in there. Get 6,600. Should be full here relatively soon. There we go, full. Alright, so we got a full altar. Got our automatic healer. I think we're ready to try this. I don't know if I might cut for this because it's, or no, we got a bunch of speed rooms now. This should be pretty fast now. We need a block of gold. That's right. Okay. All right, block of gold, go. All right. Yeah, it's eating up life points really fast. Oh man. All right, let's get a sacrificing. Oh man, it's going super fast. I just want to make sure that the ulcer does not run out. That's the main goal. Because then you get your diminishing returns and you start losing progress, which we don't want. This already takes a lot of LP as it is. Hey, look, there it is. Oh, you made yourself one too? Nice. Smart idea. Alright, Magician's Blood Orb. Right click. Boom. Bound to me. Now, this opens up even more options. Like a ton. So now we can make more runes, and we can make rituals. Rituals are going to be amazing. Lots of cool rituals you can do. Definitely be getting into that very soon. And there's still a lot of sigils that we haven't even played with yet. So I think we're going to come back next episode, and we're going to start playing with a bunch of the cool stuff that Blood Magic has to offer. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Next time, doing a lot of cool stuff with Blood Magic. So until then, we'll see you guys next time. See ya.
See ya.